guys, it's Even Silverhaired Gaming, and guess what we're doing today? Yes, you guessed it, today we're going to go to the moon, and hopefully I won't screw it up. I'm kind of nervous that I've forgotten something, so we're going to find out. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off my wireless terminal, because if I lose that, I have to make another one, and it'll just be a hot mess, and I don't want to deal with it. Got all my weapons with me. I'm excited. I went ahead and filled up my rocket with a bunch of stuff. I'll show you what I put in there. And hopefully I didn't forget anything. So first we're going to hop in, but we're not going to launch. We're just going to look in our inventory through O. Okay, so I put infinite water source in case. There's all my hardened glass, obsidian, extra tanks, my oxygen collector, oxygen storage module, and my oxygen compressor to fill my tanks. I've got, I think, all my portal frames that I need to create a portal. I've got some extra iron chests for storage, shears for my leaves in case I need more. I brought a chisel to shape these however I want. I brought my tesseract to bring power from here, my dimensional anchor, in case the tesseract doesn't hold the chunk in place. I got some lights and glowstone torches. I got 2 Melisses to store. I even got some ladders, got some wood. Oh, there's my conduit for power. There's my block building guide, and I'll show you that when I get to the moon. Why that's super cool. So, oh, guys, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay, so first things first, I need to put power to the power loader, which it is now getting. Yay. And let's see, hopefully. Oh, it's not going to take this thing. Alright, so I need to make, before I do anything, apparently I need to make a canister. Arg. I was thwarted by not checking one last thing. Oh, I need to recharge my my jetpack too before I leave. Oh yeah. Can't run out of power. Let's see. Canister. Oh, you know what? It's a Galactic Quest recipe. Canister. Let's see. Yeah, fuel canister. There we go. Empty canister. What's your oh, darn it. What's your recipe there, Mr. Canister? So it's compressed tin canister, glass, and steel. Alright, I think I should have all that in here, I hope. Otherwise I've wasted our time. Yes, okay. So it was this. I think it was... No, it wasn't that. It was this. And then steel? Steel. Oh, I'm forgetting something. Ah, the glass. That's what I'm forgetting. So this goes in here, and then I just need glass. Okay. Put all this away. Oh, I know what I forgot. Jarvis? Jarvis, look at me. Jarvis. You're in charge when I'm gone. Tend to the animals, tend to my crops. Don't let anybody take anything. You got it? Alright, good. I'll be back. Hopefully. I feel bad for the little guy. He's normally, he's used to having me around all the time. So let's plump this. I filled this up as far as I could go. There's a ton of fuel in here, but what I'm going to have to do is put it in here one canister at a time, which is going to get boring, but it's okay. Let's get this thing. Oh, I'm excited, guys. You think I'm going to screw it up or not? I hope not. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. What's my fuel look like in here? 28% full. It's still filling, so I'm just going to keep throwing more fuel in here until what I do. I left the canister in here. See, I can't even talk. I'm so nervous. Whoopsie. Oh. Yeah, you remember this hardened energy cell? That was the first battery I made for my magmatic dynamos upstairs. Yeah, I've kept it all this time. Apparently just to do this, because it doesn't require a whole lot of power to load this fuel. So apparently that's the whole reason I've been holding on to it, just so I can use it for this. Alright, let's see if we can get just a couple more. Because for this trip, the trip out of the Earth's atmosphere is the one that requires the most fuel. If I'm recalling correctly. So let's take a peek here. Ooh, it's almost full. 9% full. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I need to bring this stuff with me. So, take this, and where's my pickaxe? Fortunately, take fuel loader. Okay. So, open up the hatch. Close my safety doors. Oh, guys. Okay. I want to have my hang glider with me in case I don't know, fall to my death somehow. Got my pouch. Oh boy, guys. Okay, are we ready for this? Are we ready? I don't want to have that equipped. That looks silly. All right, here we go. All right, okay, the roof is open. Press space to launch. Here we go. 19. Oh, this is gonna happen. This is getting real, people. This is getting real. Let's see if I can get a good shot of us leaving the silo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Oh, come on. Here we go. Just go straight. Don't run into the walls. Come on. Yes! And away we go! You see on the far left, there's my meter. I'm breaking Earth's atmosphere. There's the sun. Hello, sun. Look at that. You get a broad look of the map. That's cool. It used to be just a blank display of the Earth. Maybe it will do that when I get further out. That's so cool. It actually shows my mini-map on there. That's awesome. Look at this. Where's the moon? So I'm heading that way. I didn't think to look at whether the moon is waning or waxing as to how long or short the day is. Because nighttime on the moon lasts a long time. Oh, sound is going out, which means we're leaving the atmosphere. Oh boy. We should have a UI coming up soon giving us an option. Ah, here we go. Okay. So, for starters, solar system, where is... That's Mercury. So, where's Earth? This is Earth. And there's the moon. So, I can go to the moon. The space station cannot be created here. Yes, I know. I want to go back. Ah, see, okay, here's where it tells me what I need to make a basic space station. So I need 16 aluminum, 24 iron, 32 tin, and 1 advanced wafer. Okay, well, I'll do that next time I launch. Now I know how to make a space station that'll orbit the Earth. All right, but we're going to go to the moon, people. Okay, so launch. Here we go. I'm going to have to hit space to decelerate as I plummet towards the moon. Here we go. Hold space. Alright, my velocity's in the green. Nothing yet. It should load it. And there's the Earth far away. Hi! Hi, Earth! Oh, I never recharged my battery. I need to turn off my... There we go. That was my jetpack going off. Okay, as long as I stay in the green, I shouldn't crash land on the planet. And you see now in the upper right-hand corner, those are my oxygen tanks and how full they are. Oh, the moon's coming. The moon's coming. It's all black, but it should turn to gray. Ah, here we go. Here's the moon. And we're about to land. In my space lander, we're going to gently just... Boop! Yay! We made it to the moon, guys! Let's hop out and take a look. Boingy. Boingy. See? Less gravity on the moon. And there's the sun. Yay, so it's still daytime on the moon. That's good. So, first thing I need to do is get in my inventory. I still got plenty of fuel there, see? See, and it gives you back your Tier 1 rocket and your launch pad, but it does not bring the fuel loader, which is why I had to add that too. So let's put this stuff back in here. The space lander is going to act as my, kind of as my basic chest to begin with. Let's get my chisel, because the first thing I need to do is get building. And I want to take this. I want to show you how this works. That's what I want to do. So the reason I brought this builder's guide is because it does a fun thing. See, you leave footprints on the moon as you're jumping. That's kind of cool, right? That's really sweet. Alright, let's build our base. I don't know. Here's as good as any. So, if I put a redstone signal on here, it gives me a silhouette. See, right now it's a... I can change the size, how tall it is. If I shift and then click cylinder mode, it shows me how to make a cylinder, cuboid, dome, which is what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's make it done. Now, this looks really big, so probably... Now, if I adjust it... Let's see, that's going up. So, let's look what a 6x6 looks like. That's going the wrong way. Basically, what side you click on will adjust the size of the dome. Okay, and then Oh, do I need to go underneath it? I probably do. I need to make it a little shorter than this. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let's see. 10 high? That's too high. Let's see, a 6x6x6. Okay, this is going to be a good basic structure. So this is what we're going to go with. So this, as long as I have that redstone signal attached to it, it'll show me this guide to show me where it is exactly I need to build. So it's cool. So I don't have to sit there and look at like a diagram picture from the internet the whole time. I can just do it in-game. No fuss, no muss, no hassle. Making my life easier. So I'm going to use this obsidian tile. I went through the chisel and picked up a bunch of stuff that I... Oh, of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Where'd my lever go? So that's the other thing. Because there's no... there we go. Objects just kind of float around in the air, which gets kind of annoying after a while. But as long as I don't lose what I have, I'll be alright. So let's see. Will that go back up? Yes, and it saved what I did. Okay. So, boom, 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 boom. Alright, I want to start with these obsidian tiles as the base of my base. I do say so myself. The base of my base. Because I think it looks cool, and it's blast resistant. I may change this later on, but for right now, today, we're on the moon, guys. Can you believe it? This is exciting. This is really, really, really exciting. I haven't been to the moon in a while. So far, knock on wood, because it's daytime, there haven't been a ton of bad guys. And what you'll find is that the monsters on the moon are called evolved. There's evolved skeletons and evolved creepers, and it's kind of funny. They're just basically vanilla mobs, but they have the same kind of oxygen setup that you have. So they have little masks on and tanks on their backs, so they can survive without atmosphere. It's kind of funny, a little ridiculous, kind of funny. But I will say this for sure: they're tougher. They're harder to kill. They have more hit points. And the skeletons in particular are hard, mostly because they can shoot 2 bows at once, if you can believe it. So, and that combined with the fact that there's no gravity, or a lot less gravity on the moon. Uh-oh, I ran out of chisel. Alright, I'm gonna start up the next level. I can finish the floor whenever I want. And this is what's called, was it shiny? Yeah, shiny obsidian panels is what I'm going with for my walls. And then I'm going to make a layer of hardened glass. I need to go get some more obsidian. Come here. Boing. Now, if I use my... Yeah, I can go even farther and faster. So let's grab... Oh, I'm going to burn through this obsidian, I feel. Okay. Chisel out. If you have so much, we'll do more tiles so I can finish the floor. There we go. Where was I? I was here. Floor looking all the same. Shiny obsidian panels. Ooh, this is going to be nice, guys. It's going to be real nice. Oh, this place, it's going to take forever to dig it up. You have to be careful when you're placing obsidian blocks. Don't ya? Alright, hardened glass. We'll do this next. And yeah, this is so much easier. I remember I can't remember the name of the website off the top of my head, that shows you templates of different shapes you can make in Minecraft. I'll have to look it up. Maybe I'll put it in the description or one of the annotations in this episode, so you guys can look it up if you need to. But this builder's guide is a lifesaver. It's really cheap. It's just a torch surrounded by glass, and it gives you this. It's a utility basically, but it's really, really helpful. Let's see. Oh, this back. Whoa. Nope, I won't. Okay. So I have to be careful. Probably be way too obsessed about how perfect I want this to look. But I want it to look good. It's going to be my moon base for a while. At least it's going to be the base of my moon base, if that makes sense. The basis of my moon base. Okay, where was I? It's a little hard to see after a while where I am and where I'm not. Let's see. Luckily, daytime on the moon, yeah, you see the sun really hasn't moved very far. Now, in addition to the daytime being longer, the nighttime is also equally as long. So that's why the first thing I want to do is build a structure so I can get a place to sleep it off, so to speak. Let's see, okay, I can see it better from the inside sometimes. Where is... Yeah, I have to use some moon turf to place the rest of this. Yep. So let's put this here. Hard glass there. Here. Oh, I have it on. Whoa! See? The jetpack on, I could fly off into outer space if I'm not careful. Oh boy. Okay, in fact, I just need to turn that off altogether because jumping alone will give me enough boost to get where I need to go. For sure. Okay. Need more moon turf. Hard glass. Let's see. Moon turf. Hard glass. I should probably finish this floor too. Apparently I have time. Let's see how far I can get with these 30. There's no way I'm going to be able to finish it. We'll see how far I get. Because once I get this up and going, the next thing I want to do is try to build my portal. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll build the oxygen setup first. Yeah, if I have the portal, though, in case I forgot... Darn it, I ran out of tile again. If I... let's just guess I'll do a whole stack. Because I can always change it again if I need to. So tile. Here we go. Yeah, because if I set the portal up and somehow I forget something or realize I didn't bring enough or I need something, I can instantly go back and get it. But I do need a secure location to build all my stuff. And I think my plan is, you know, this will be the main hub. This will probably just end up being the entrance to what will be the larger base. Because I kind of want to build something fairly large. I don't know how far out it'll go. But I have grand plans to make a big, sustainable base on the moon. And it's going to start with just this one room. And then I can expand on it from there. It's kind of like if you ever played Skyrim, the Hearthstone or Hearthfire DLC, where you start out building just part of your house, and then you have to expand on it slowly. That's what I'm gonna do with this, basically. Okay, I got that. Got that. I'm out of. Okay, back to the. This thing is so fast. Okay. So, just bring the rest of the hardened glass with you. And I'll just probably, I guess I'll leave it at 2 or 3 high, depending on how much this takes up. Okay, come on, get up there. Oh, now you might jump back. Jeez. Okay, so I don't have this here. This glass. And this will be a lot clearer once I'm done. I'll be able to show you what it all looks like. Oh, see? Hard to tell. I wonder if I can remove it with... Can I remove it with one of these? I can! Oh! I should have been doing that before. So no more pickaxes, just use your wrench here. Oh, that's irritating. Oh well. Live and learn. Live and learn. Okay, this one. This one I can fix this later. I just want to get this done. Boom, boom. Boom. You're on the block. That won't work here. Let up. Let up. Whee! Oh! I fell right through. What do you know? Did it again. Put that there. Let's see, do harder to see what I'm doing because I'm placing glass. Let's see here. So, what do you guys think I should work on next? Well, we're gonna secure this base. The one thing I need that I can't build on this base yet that I want is airlock control. And in order to make the airlock control, I need one of the other ores that we need to find here in on the moon, and that ore is meteoric iron, and it's where it's like it's called. It's from the meteors I told you fall on the surface, and trying to do too many things at once. So I have to explore the moon, find some meteoric iron, refine it, so that I can make the next tier of rocket and to make some other cool stuff with it. So, and I also need to find the moon dungeon, because remember I told you that the NASA workbench I have will only make a tier 1 rocket, and in order to get to Mars, we need a tier 2 rocket. So, in order to get a tier 2 rocket, I have to find the moon dungeon, and I have to kill the moon boss, which is, if I'm recalling correctly, I think the moon, he's a giant skeleton is what he is. He's like a gigantic evolved skeleton, if I recall correctly. Let's see. Just make some more shiny. Where's the shiny? Shiny obsidian. There we go. And once I find him, there'll be a dungeon chest. And inside the dungeon chest should be a schematic. Now, there's also a chance of getting another schematic for the moon buggy, which I may or may not want to bother making. I really don't know. Oops. The fact that I have this... Okay, I need to turn my jetpack on. As I fly into the stratosphere. The moon buggy allows you to quickly, well, surprise, surprise, move around the moon. But the fact that I have my jetpack and everything really tells me I don't really need it, per se, but it's kind of fun to make. So we may make it if the schematic... If I find the schematic in the dungeon, I'll probably go ahead and just make it because I can. And there's no reason why you can't use it, on the other planets and moons that we'll explore later on. So it may be worth making in the end to just go ahead and have it available to me as another tool. I hope I don't run out of obsidian. Okay, so far so good. I think I have more on the that'll work just the same. There we go, we're getting there. What I need to do is, well, I'll figure out where I want to make the door here, I guess, later. Here. Yep. I ran out of the shiny. Get my chisel out. Make these shiny. What I'd like to do is actually make the very top row hardened glass again. I have 29, so I should be able to make that happen without a problem. But you can see, I'm always really good at underestimating how much product I need or how much material I need to make what it is I'm trying to make. I'm infamous for that, at least I think I am. So if I'm going to make an even bigger base using these same materials, I'm going to have to certainly get rid of this. Go back home to make more of this hardened stuff, because I'm not going to make a whole new set of machines. That would be ridiculous. So let's make this top hardened glass. Boop, 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 boop. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Let's see. So everything should be done but the very top. There's an opening here somewhere. There it is. So let's pick this up. Pick that up. Alright, so not too bad. And what I'll do... Oh, turn my jetpack on. Whee! So here we go, people. This is the original base for my moon base. And I'm just going to leave an opening in the middle for me to get in and out of right now. Alright, let's clean up the inside here. And this should be all blast resistant. So I hope we run into a meteor or two, maybe as it's falling. We'll most likely hear it. And then I missed one, see? And then I'll be able to, we can show off how blast resistant this is. So part of me kind of wants to see one. Hey, come back here. fill these in. It's hard to tell. So we have made a blast-resistant base here, people, and I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it so much. Tell me what you think. Give me some ideas as to any things you think I can make. I'm probably gonna end up making like cylindrical, tube-shaped channels between the different pods like this. I'll probably make a couple of them ever branching out. Let's see if I can. What do I need? 1, 2, 3. I need 3 more blocks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 of the tile. Okay, so we'll fill this up. Do this. Come on, chug, 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 chug. I still haven't put redstone on this pickaxe, and I really should have done it. And the other thing, you know what I should really make, and I never did, I talked about it, is make an atomic disassembler, which is this really awesome multifunctional tool that Mechanism has. It's a mining tool, it's a weapon, it's kind of the everything. Okay, so here we go. What do you think? Cool, huh? I think I have some extra pieces somehow. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Maybe not. It just doesn't look quite right to me in some areas, so I may have to go through and double check if I have some extra pieces somewhere or not. It's hard to tell right now, so I don't know. I'll look at it, but right now this is a blast-resistant wall, so I'm going to, let's make a door. I should have done this first thing, but oops, oh well, too late. Because I brought in the space pods some more Malicious doors, the fun ones that go swoosh, swoosh, open and close for you. Go up here, seal the top. If I ever come back down to the planet, there we go. And let's find those doors. Let's see, I put a couple of them. So there's one. There's one of my sensors. I don't know. Oh, I hope this goes on glass, because that's where the sensor's going to need to be put. So let's check it out. Let's see. Okay, can I put that above it? Will that work? It will! Oh. Get that out of here. So let's put some moon turf in front of it. I'll have to make like a pair of steps or something, maybe. Will you sense me if I stand in front of it? Alright, so I may have to move this and make it... Isn't that cool? It goes inside of it like that. So, let's see. Can I take this off with a wrench? No. Okay, so we need a pickaxe. Got it? And what I'll do is make the front door above it a piece of obsidian. And that should work. And, okay, good. I've already got some of this here. So put that there. That's right on top. Yes, that'll work. Okay. And we know it'll work from the other side based on our base. Alright, cool. So, next thing we're going to do is... Oh, back. I really need to transfer everything over here, but I'm being slow about it. So let's see if I can get this portal up and running. These portals that I'm new at. So I kind of expect to goof this up a little bit at first. So be patient with me, because I'm new at this enhanced portal deal. Let's see, redstone, this, and I'll need wood because I just realized I don't have a button or anything to, yeah, I'll bring more wood. That's why you bring the basic materials so you can make whatever you need. I went out and cut down all those trees earlier to make sure that I had it just in case. Okay, so I need, let's see, you know, after I dug up this part of this floor, I filled it in. Now I'm going to need to dig it up again. Taking forever. Somebody remind me to put... Okay, let's see. So let's put the redstone interface here. Dialing device here. Put that here. The portal interface here. Here, and then I shouldn't need... Can I take this off with a wrench? Now, let's see if I remember. If I click this with a wrench... Whoops. No. I don't think I did this right. Portal frame. Portal controller. There it is. Alright, so if I put a button... Oh, no, that's not going to make me anything, Eric. Oh, I made it. Oh, man. So let's make a crafting table. Turn it into a crafting station. Make a button to start with. Maybe I have to ignite it first. I think maybe I got lucky on the last one, because it's not synced. That, or I have to put that card into it, if you remember. I had to link it to that card. Or maybe I have to expand the DBS to take more than one portal, which might be my problem. So I'm going to have to look into this. But I have the basic structure in here, and then I'm going to have to find out what I have to do next. So, alright. Now, to go home, now that we're here, because I do want to get that portal working, and I have to figure out how to do that. So we can go home quickly. Let's see. Ow. I can leave this stuff in here. The Moonlander will be here when I come back. At least it should. Or what I can do is, because I brought 2 iron chests with me, maybe I'll just take everything with me and store it in the moon base. It's probably a decent idea. Got some more. Whee! So, put some iron chest down, and I'll just put all this stuff in here that I don't need to take back with me to Earth, but I will need up here. Portal frames, city tiles, the wrench I will take with me, water, moon turf, who needs moon turf? I'm covered with moon turf right now, so I've got more than I'll ever need. And then I'll show you the return trip home is the one where, whoops, the fuel loader needs to stay out here. And so does the fuel. What's wrong with you? The canister. That's how I'm going to get home. But if you remember that parachute I made, and you need to sell. Resident seller. Yikes. Remember that parachute I made? That's the parachute I need for the return trip home. As you can see, I had a lander to land with back here on the moon, but didn't need the parachute. Let's see, we'll put all this in here. Marble. That's right, I brought marble for decoration, just in case. And a lever. Alright, so, let's show you how to go home. Once you've established yourself on the moon, you can, if you have enough fuel, just rocket back and forth. And you see I've used about half of my oxygen, give or take, with all that activity I was doing. So let's get the fuel loader, the fuel canister, and the wrench. And we'll go ahead and just put the... Yeah, see, because the sun's going down, so it's about to be nighttime in here. So I may avoid the moon for a little bit. Put that back in place. Put this in here. Give it power. And we're going to... Oh, I have to put this down. That's right. Boom. Boom. There should be some fuel left over in the rocket as well. I don't think it burns it all up. And I don't really think I need to fill this thing this time around to get out of the moon's atmosphere because it takes such little. Let's see, how much fuel did I have left over? So 25%, and we'll see where this gets us. We'll wait and see just how much. Let's see, how much more is there to put in here? And we'll see, because I think, I'm almost positive, we know how that goes, that you need a lot less fuel to leave the moon's atmosphere than you do Earth. It's like a shorter trip. Come on. Load faster. Because then we can go home. Oh, it's not even that close to nighttime yet. But let's, you know what? Let's fly around for a second. See what you guys think. Yeah. See, it's just a bunch of craters. I don't see any meteoric strikes yet. It may very well need to occur, you know, while I'm in here if this trunks doesn't load. So actually, that's why I brought that dimensional anchor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the dimensional anchor up here. And maybe that means if, even while I'm not here, yeah, let's turn this on here. And I'm going to make it 15 by 15? Or let's just do a whole chunk. Alright, do 25. I don't want to go that high. 4, let's do it. Okay, that'll work. Alright, so that means it's going to keep this area loaded all the time. Those chunks will be spun up and running, and hopefully that means even when I'm on Earth, some meteors might fall that I'll be able to harvest. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Alright, I'm calling it. We're going to say that's enough. Pick this up, pick this up. Get back here, you. And we're going to pick this up. Okay, we're going to go back home now. Are we ready? Okay. It doesn't make any noise because there's no atmosphere on the moon. And you see, in the far left there, that bar, it doesn't show any atmosphere. It's just right out into space. So, and, it was even full. It didn't matter. I had the engine full. I'm curious. We start with 100% fuel. How much we'll have when we get back? Whee! Oh, and you can steer this thing if you want to. It doesn't really matter. I didn't do it because I didn't want to fall out of my silo. If you recall correctly, I took the time to make that thing. I didn't want to blow it up. Alright. Back to Earth! For more supply... Actually, really back to Earth just to get that portal going. Once I figure out what I did wrong. Whee! Takes a while, doesn't it? We'll see that UI come back up of the solar system, and I'll be able to pick where it is I want to go. In fact, on my way back up, I could just make that simple, basic space station before I come back to the moon. But we'll find out. I really want to get this portal going. I need to do some more research on this Enhanced Portals 3. Okay, so. Earth. Okay. Let's go home. Yay! And there's my parachute. And you see that little box? There we go. That box next to me is basically what was in the inventory of the ship. And I'm gonna land right next to my whole. Okay. So where's my? Come here, you. And this will have all the stuff that was in the inventory of the rocket. Called the parachute chest. Oh, I guess I had everything on me, didn't I? It still has fuel in it. Can I pick this up? Pick it up with a wrench, or do I need to harvest it first? No, I need to. So I don't know. I'll probably end up losing all this. Oh no, I got it. So all the fuel should theoretically be in there. Hi guys, I'm back. Let's go tell Jarvis the good news. Close that. All right, we're back. Close the emergency door. Okay, so that's how we go to the moon. What do you think of that? And everything's as it should be. I'm curious. Yeah. So I had a redstone interface, I had a dialing device, I had a portal controller. So I'll have to try a couple different things, and I have to read that book up again and see what it is I'm doing. Jarvis, we're home! Are you excited to see me? Buddy? He seems underwhelmed. Oh well. I'm excited because we did the first part of Galactic Quest. We made it to the moon. Jarvis, I'm disappointed in you. I think you should be more excited to see me because we just went on a grand adventure, I have to say. And we did some really cool things. And I may have to shun you now. There, no one can see you. No one can see you. Alright, folks. Well, that was a busy, busy episode. We did a lot, but we made it to the moon. Yes! First step. And we'll have plenty of other things to explore. And we're going to build out again, and we're going to make a hospitable place on the place to live on the moon. Once I get some meteoric iron, we can have some sealed rooms, so we don't need to have tanks and masts on when we're inside of the base. It'll be really awesome. And so, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.